What is good, guys? It's Raps Kicks back at it again with another video. Today I'm gonna be reviewing the Air Jordan Rare Air 4. This is kind of a late review. I've had these for a good minute, but I just haven't had the chance to review them. But getting around to it now, and we're in for a treat with these. These I think are pretty amazing. These are based off of sample pairs that had mishaps happen on them, defects, whatever you call it, they weren't right. So a lot of things like material and stitching and the patches being off are incorporated into the shoe to pay homage, as well as a different type of box that we haven't seen in over a decade. So let's get into it. Usually I don't care about the box, but for these, I do care because they're a throwback and a callback to the Air Jordan face boxes of the 2004 to 2006 era. If y'all remember those, y'all were around for a different time in Jordan brand history. Back then, I was into Jordans, but I couldn't afford any of the shoes that came in the face boxes. Back then, I would get a lot more Team Jordans just because I could not afford the sixes and the fives and the fours that I wanted back then. But it's cool to see them now. You got the face box right here. I'm sure the light's hitting it right. It's hitting it right for me. I don't know if you guys could see it, but you could see Jordan's face through these slits that are going down like a curtain, or blinds rather, should I say. They're reminiscent of blinds. You could see Jordan's face looking at you intensely, the black cat ready to strike. But let's get on with the review, open the box, see what these are about. Another cool detail that I really like is the flight patch symbol from the Jordan 4 on the inside of the box. It's a nice call to the usual box that they be putting the 4s into. This is usually on the outside, on the top of the box, so that's a cool thing to see, especially because the Air Jordan 4 tongue patch is my favorite Jordan tongue. As all of you know, 4s are my favorite Jordan model right now at the moment. And as you open up the paper, you'll see that the shoes are individually wrapped, which adds more of a different aesthetic, I guess, Jordan brand wants to put on it, or it's because of the materials. And you'll see what I mean in a while right now, because these are built with a lot of different materials. So they come individually wrapped up. And we got the shoe. We got the shoe right here, the Air Jordan 4 Rare Air. These are really nice. These are if like, I know they're based off of the defects on Jordan shoes, but it's almost like they took the military blue. I know this isn't military blue, it's deep royal, but it's as if they took that shoe and the Air Jordan 4 bread and combined it together. When I saw these, that's what I automatically thought of. And I really like it. I really like it. I usually don't like red and blue together on the same shoe because it's kind of childish to me. It's not a good color combo in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Reminds me of Spider-Man, Superman, just way too much. Even though I like those superheroes, but it's just, it reminds me too much of that. But with these, sorry, went off on a little bit of a tangent, but with these, it works great. I think I love it. A lot of different materials. You got some suede right here. You got the nubuck, and you got a lot of different materials on this. But you know what we got to do before we review the shoe? Not that normal Jordan 4 Jordan leather smell. but that factory smell. Let's give it one more hit. Love that. I love that. But let's get into it. We'll start at the bottom right here. You got your normal Jordan 4 traction. You got your red towards the heel of the sole. In the middle, you have your blank pod as usual with the Nike, with the check. That right here is like a sail off white type beat. Then you got your deep royal blue right here. You got your gray with your dark blue coming up to some more red on the toe of the sole on the shoe. Looking great. This part of the sole isn't going to age well. I feel like that's going to get dirty real quick and look pretty dingy over time. But no one really cares because you're worried about the upper. This beautiful upper on the Air Jordan 4 Rare Air is really nice. I really like this suede toe cap, but let's get back to the order of the review. Starting up here, you have a little bit of that red from the sole of the shoe peeking up there as it usually does. Then you got your gray right here. And getting back to what I was saying earlier, like it's like combining the military blue and the breads. This in my mind can be considered like part of the cool gray, you know? It just takes elements from all the Jordan 4 OG releases and kind of puts them together. That's in my mind. It looks like that to me. Could have been a cool concept as well, but I guess that's why they got the top 3 Jordan 4, whatever it's called. Not the collaboration, but back in the day, they put like 3 colorways into one shoe. But that could have been like a 2.0 idea, just a thought. Let me know what you think of that idea. But you move up and you got your nubuck right here. And the nubuck feels good. It's nice, dark, and rich. Then for the toe cap, for the toe and the mudguard part right here, you got some really nice suede. It's kind of raised up. The hair isn't that short, but it's raised up. And then you got more nubuck up here going up to your black netting, and under that is black mesh. And a lot of this shoe is black, but we move up and we got our red lace eyelets, and those are looking real good. Next, you got your black laces. These are the only laces it comes with. Would have been cool to see some red laces or some dark blue laces. I think that's really cool. I don't think there's enough of that dark royal blue. I feel like they could have included a little more. That's just my opinion though. Not a big deal. Doesn't make or break the shoe. Next, you move up to one of the, if not the most important detail or selling point of the shoe is the tongue. So you could either get under this patch, there's writing in the Velcro. It says Rare Air or Jordan Rare Air. I forgot. It's Rare Air, but it could be in white lettering, which is what most people have, or it could be gold lettering, which is going for some money right now on the resale market. So if your boy gets the gold lettering, I think these are gonna go. Not gonna lie, I really don't care about the gold lettering and stuff. I really don't. I'm gonna wear these. No one really cares or is gonna see the gold lettering. So, and plus I'm gonna wear it with the patch all the time. Very rarely, I think I'm gonna not wear the patch unless I get the gold lettering. But like I said, I might sell them if I get the gold lettering. So on the count of 3, we're gonna undo this, see what we got. In 3, 2, 1, tear it off, tear it off. We tearing it off like a Band-Aid. and I'm having some trouble with it, so give me a sec, y'all. Bear with me for a sec. Really not trying to manhandle the shoe. And no big deal. We got the white lettering, just as I expected. I really expected to get the white lettering. Really wasn't hoping or expecting the gold lettering, but it's all good. Just means I'm gonna wear these like I intended. I'm gonna rock these out. So it says Jordan Rare Air on there, looking very cool, matching the lettering style of the Air Jordan written on the back of the tongue. On the back of the tongue, you got this gray furriness. I don't know what you'd call that, just material. Inner lining of the shoe is gray. Then you got this black patch that has the red lettering Air Jordan. And if you didn't know, back then people would turn out their tongues. So when people would be looking at the shoe from their vantage point, it would read Air Jordan. But in my opinion, I'd rather have the flight up on there any day, every day. But moving up next, you got your Rare Air Dark Deep Royal Blue hang tag, which I love. And Jordan Brand, if you're listening, if you ever watch this, please put this chain on every Jordan 4. It should have been done for the military blues, should have been done for the white cement 4s. It gives us the option to either wear it, take it off, instead of us having to decide, are we gonna rip it off and never have the chance to put it again, or are we gonna leave it on and be stuck with it? But for people like me that wear the tag, I would really like that. I'd really appreciate that, no doubt. But we're going back to the inner of the shoe. We already did the inside of the tongue. Next, you got the liner, and you got a dark, deep royal blue right there as the inner lining. Next, you got your insole that is dark black with the Rare Air in there. I'm sure you could see that Rare Air in there. Looking good, looking nice. And from there, we move on to the heel tab. I think one of the best selling points of the Air Jordan 4. You got Nike Air in white, and behind that for the tab, you got your deep royal blue, looking very nice. And I like the back profile of this shoe. Bottom half looks like the bread. Upper kind of reminds me of the military blue. These are still sitting. I'm making this review in November. These are still sitting, but sizes are dwindling down. No doubt about that. So if you want your pair, go get your pair, because soon I know these are going to be off the market. And these are just one of those rare, pun right there, because these are rare airs. But this is like one of those rare kind of once in a lifetime type deal. You get what I mean? They're not gonna be doing a rare air series again. At least I think. Maybe not for another decade. But I feel like the rare air line is a cool line that has come out of the rare air line. I don't like all of them. The rare air ones are just hideous to me. Don't like the color scheme, don't like the wear away swoosh that turns orange. It just, the orange with the dark blue and the white, it just doesn't go. It's an ugly shoe. My opinion, hate me for it. I really don't care. But the Air Jordan 1 Rare Air is an ugly shoe. I'm gonna just say that. That shoe is a 0 out of 0. These to me are the best one out of the Rare Air line. Might be a little biased just because I love my Air Jordan 4s, and I think they did a great job with these Rare Air 4s. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think down below of the Air Jordan 4 Rare Air. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I'm gonna give these a cool 8.5. I give it an 8.5 just because of the materials. You know, these are gonna get dirty. You know, if you get some water on these, that it's pretty much over. I need to get water repellent. I don't know. I need to look into it. I need to look into a good water repellent for my shoes. But I'll give these a cool 8.5. It's a nice shoe. It's a beautiful shoe. I think you should pick it up. But in your opinion, what is the Rare Air line? What is the order of your favorites in the Rare Air line? For me, as you already know, as I just stated, this is number one. The Air Jordan 1 is number 4. I hate that shoe. Number 2 would have to be the Rare Air 3. I still need to grab those because I want those. They're on sale, but there's just a lot of other stuff that I want to cop. So I will be grabbing those definitely before the 2025 year ends and they all disappear. Number 3, that only leaves one shoe. It's the Jordan 11 Rare Air. And in my opinion, those are a cool pair of shoes. Only thing I really don't like about those is the yellow laces and the aged sole. I don't hate the aged sole, but I'm kind of indifferent to it is all. It's not my favorite. I don't hate it, but it's cool. It's cool. But if you got a chance, check these out, no doubt. They are a good pair of shoes. I think they're really cool. And it's really cool that they just incorporate the history of the Air Jordan 4, 3, 1, and 11, talking about historical things within the brand that happened, like the defects, like the misprints, and all the other defects that have happened over the years that have become kind of collector's items. There are people that want the sample pairs, that want the factory defects as kind of cornerstone marks in Jordan history. And I think they capitalized and did real good with this line. It would have been cool if they expanded it and they maybe did like a Jordan 8 or a Jordan 12. I think that would have been real cool. And just let me know what you think about these. And like, comment, subscribe. We're at 184 subscribers. Let's make it to 200 by the end of the year. I'd really appreciate that. Like, comment, subscribe, share the videos to friends, family members that would enjoy or appreciate this content. I really appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all have a good day. Holidays are coming up, so I wish the best to you and your families. Raps Kicks, signing out. Have a good one. Peace.